So, last time in the Lands of Muse, Ilia and Reverie got to the Labyrinth Gallery outside the city of Tawaraya. They entered the labyrinth and soon found themselves separated in kind of a surreal experience as they both went on their own individual journeys through some different shoji paintings, reflecting on what they made them feel, what it reminded them of, their own frustrations at the experience and resistance to feeling things or letting go of control, or maybe none of that. Meanwhile, a new friend, Eld, had just entered Tawaraya, met with Kimo, and told her that he had been sent to give Sotatsu, the guardian dragonborn of the city, a gift from one Sheikh Samit, but was told he had to wait an hour, so he went and visited the shops and found his old buddy Luftberg, who gave him a very special charcoal warhammer. Once Ilia and Reverie had completed their journeys, they were reunited in one final silkscreen frame before the image of two storm giants painted on a background of gold swung open in front of them, and they stepped into the city. They were greeted by Kimo as well, the major domo of the city, who took them to the little tea rest room that Sotatsu has his one daily meal in. They met Eld there, who was very boisterous and friendly and talkative, maybe a little out of tune with what the other two had experienced, but also maybe a bit of a relief to just have some normalcy and some enthusiasm. They discussed how Eld's shoes had been made by Reverie's brother, Ernest, and they found that little bond there, and mentioned that they plan on going back to Merokaini, or plan to go to Merokaini after finishing their business in Pictora. Eld had offered to come with them. Y'all resisted a little, saying, no, it'll be dangerous. And he was like, yeah, exactly. Let me help you. I'm so big and buff. Yeah. Sotatsu arrived looking a little tired. You all had some tea and a meal with him. He told you that, unfortunately, the piece of art that you were supposed to pick up here is, as of yet, unfinished, and the three artists that were working on it had left to go search for some golden-petaled Orophilia flowers out in the wilds yonder. But they had been gone for 4 days, and it should have taken them maybe overnight, maybe a single evening, so he was concerned and asked you to go find them so they could complete their work. Eld, of course, offered to accompany you. Y'all, Ilia and Reverie, went to go sit in the shopping area and have a little moment of peace and a little bit of reconnecting after the emotional journey through the screens, while Eld's tattooed a emerald pen under Sotatsu's collarbone as a little gift to him. And then Ilia and Reverie, sitting on a bench in the market district, looked up and saw Eld walking towards you, giving a big ol' friendly wave, and that's where we are now.
Hi, new friends. Just waving and smiling as I'm coming up.
How did the tattooing go?
It seemed to go pretty well. He seemed to like what he got.
That's good.
as always with first-time tattoos, like, there's a little bit of nerves that came in, maybe about halfway through. He was like, oh, am I really doing the right thing? And I'm like, no, you're doing the right thing. So it was a good time overall.
Well, I think Ilia and I wanted to get a few supplies before we head off tomorrow. You seem to know your way around the marketplace. Where do you think would be the best place to get some traveling supplies?
Would I mean, I'm sure I would, but what would be the place that I would recommend? I know that I kind of browsed through a couple of shops earlier that day.
I mean, it kind of depends what, like, supplies she's looking for.
Well, if you're looking for, like, some good food to stock up on, I'd recommend this place over here, and I'll point out, one kind of market stall with, like, I don't know, really pretty colors. Over there, and like very fine looking food, like a bunch of like fruits, like I don't know, meats, dried meats and stuff like that. I don't know, that one looks pretty good. And then I'd point out like, oh, and if you need like adventuring gear, I'd recommend this shop over here. And then weapons, Lef Belg he's got the best stuff around, and he'd also probably have some adventuring type supplies.
All right. Let's go to the second place you mentioned.
What's the name of this place, Jake?
Sorry, the first one was food, the second one was adventuring gear. So, to clarify, are you looking for, like, ropes and tents and, like, pythons, or are you looking for, like, more magical or more specialized?
So I am looking for one pretty ordinary item, which would just be, like, a crowbar. And then I'm also looking for, like, a healing potion or two and a healer's kit, perhaps, even though I'm not really trained.
Eld, you would know that, kind of two things. You know that Luftbelg would have a crowbar. You also know that maybe more for purchase. There's a place called Trance's Tools. There's a series of 3 shops that are like all interconnected, that you would know that it's like 3 tiefling triplets, and each of them owns a store connected to each other. In terms of healing, there is a place called Haruna Sauna and Spa, and it is a like restorative spa sauna healing center, but they also would have those kinds of like healing unguents and almost certainly have like medical aid supplies.
I think that if you talk about, or if you like mention that there's a place ran by 3 tiefling sisters, that I instantly am like, oh, that's the one I want to check out.
Hey, come along this way.
Sweet. Ilia, you're going with them, I presume.
Yeah, he just follows.
Great.
She'll probably be holding on to Reverie stuff again when she shops.
Well, yeah.
The shopping cart friend.
Exactly.
Great, you walk up. There is a like single arched sign over 3 different storefronts. It says Silks by Contemplation, Trance's Tools, and Pottery by Persistence. And the one in the middle is where Eld would lead you. There is a tiefling man. He's probably like late 30s, like cherry red, like so red he's almost glowing, and just like a shock of red hair kind of swept back that goes like all the way down to his ass. And he is there. It's like very eclectic in this shop. You see all different kinds of like tools and instruments, both like musical and mechanical. And so there's like a forge and a weave and like all different spaces where he's, using leather to make the wraps for like a hammer, and then he's crafting the hammer himself. So he's a little bit, as you walk in, he's moving calmly but walking swiftly between, like, he's got 5 different pots sort of boiling at all times that he's like checking on that, and then check on how the leather is tanning, and then the forge over here.
I definitely notice the instruments and wander that way.
Oh yeah.
Would I know of him, or have been in the shop a time or two?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
What was his name again?
Trance.
I just shout out at the top of my lungs when I come in, Trance, it's so good to see you again, lad.
He sort of like startles around, like drops a little, screwdriver that he was holding, and he says, "Oh, Eld, welcome back. Hi there, and you brought friends, and you're not kidnapped anymore. That's good to hear."
No, I made it out of there, and I brought along some friends. Look, she's a tiefling too.
Oh, yes, I can see that. Hi, lovely to meet you. My name's Trance.
Hi, I'm Reverie. This shop is amazing.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It's a lot to keep up with, but I found it worthwhile. It's been a good time, and I work here with my sisters, have their shops right there, and it's lovely to just be with family and work together while also sort of doing our own things.
I love that so much. Well, I think I'll just walk around and, kind of admire everything you guys have.
Sure. Yeah, let me know if you're looking for anything specific, or if you're wanting to try something new. I always love when a customer comes in and says, "God, I wish I could sew, but I just can't." And then I put a needle in their hand and I say, "First step is trying."
I love that.
Well,
You know what?
Wanted to get a little bit better with carpenter's tools. You got any of those?
Oh, certainly. He points out a carpenter's saw, nail,
Workers' tools, stuff like that.
sanding, yeah.
And I'm just chatting the whole entire time. So, how's everything going? Does he have a wife and kids? Would I know?
I don't know if you would know. You can ask him.
I'm just trying to be like generally friendly. So how about this weather we're having? Did you like that rain early? Like, I'm not really feeling the rain, but I'm just like literally talking his ear off this entire time.
I think he's used to this, and he knows that all you need is for him to like smile and nod every few seconds. So he sort of turns to you and he says, "Reverie, did you have a question?" "Oh yeah, the rain is tough for certain people." "What did you need help with, sweetie?"
Well, I wouldn't mind trying something new. I know a little bit of leatherworking, weaving, and wood carving, but...
Wow. Accomplished. Classic Marokine over here.
Well, yeah. I had to try, I have a big family, so I had to try, everything that they work with before I found what I liked the most, but... I don't know, why don't you suggest something for me? Oh, weaving, for sure.
Weaving? All right. And anything you got on you that I could take a look at, work you've done?
Yes. I think she can't stop herself from smiling at that, and she'll take out, the massive tapestry that she's been working on.
Hell yeah. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Long time you've been making this.
Yeah, it's just kind of detailing my adventures since I've left home, which honestly wasn't too long ago, but it's been enough to fill it up this far.
Oh, I can see. Yeah, what brings you all the way out here?
We're actually gathering some supplies for the show for Sir Hugh Crier.
Oh shit, okay. Big business. I see you. Nice. Big stuff. Representing Marokine in the fight against the apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
Gotta do it. Well, if you're looking for something new, I think he wanders around a little bit. He says, "Okay, two different things. I was going to say one is fun and one is useful, but I think they're both fun, just in different ways. He points out a selection of brewer's supplies, and he says, now, one of the coolest things about moving here from Marokani was all the different kinds of food and drink they got here. But I do miss sometimes what we have back in Marokani, so I've been learning to recreate some of those recipes with local ingredients from here. But if you're going to be adventuring all around, that could be a fun thing. Get people drunk on all sorts of different shit.
That is a good idea. And I'm assuming I could probably use it to make... Can you use this to make potions, or is that something else?
I think that would be a little more with like alchemist supplies, but we do have those over there. That's a bit more of a tricky craft because it can go bad, really wrong. But a smart girl like yourself, I'm sure you could figure it out. The other thing I was thinking, if you're going to be going all over, he walks over to some cartographer's tools. And he says, I always think maps are like some of the most beautiful works of art that people don't think of as works of art, but it shows you all the different places in an area. Every map is, imperfect. It shows the bias and the emotions of the person who made it, and it's useful. And if you get lost, always good to know how to make a map before you go into somewhere new and strange.
Yeah, that's true. How much for the brewer's supplies? And do you have a crowbar by chance?
Oh, crowbar. Oh, certainly. You can just have that. He just picks a little crowbar off and hands it to you. I'm not going to charge you a gold for a crowbar. Sorry, did you say the brewer's supplies?
Yeah.
Okay. The brewer's supplies. Let's see. Well, I remember Chemo sent out a message to all the markets earlier that y'all would get discounts for sure. And then, I don't know. We'll cut it in half. Just we're kin as well in a way. So 5 gold?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks for the money.
And I'll report back to you if I do anything especially fun with it.
Oh, please do. I would love a little taste of something that nobody else can make,
Yeah.
I think Eld, seeing that he's busy with Reverie over here, has gone over to bother Ilia and has just been like, oh, can you play that instrument? And like pointing at like every like different instrument and just completely like not annoying you.
No, yeah, she would just answer with those like short answers like yes, no, probably, yes, like that. And I think for some of those where they look particularly like unique to this region, she kind of wants to collect an instrument through these different cultures now that she picked up that other little pan flute before at Little Lake, and so if there's anything in particular for this culture region, then she will
definitely
grab that and kind of give it a test.
There is an instrument called a koto, Koto, that is it's sort of like if a guitar and a hammer dulcimer had a baby. It's like a really long wooden thing. I think it's like 6 or 12 strings that you kind of pluck. Yeah.
Is there
sort of something
one
you would like sit down for?
Yeah, is there one that would be plausible to travel with though? Because I feel like a koto at that like size, I mean, although I guess we do have a portable hole. Never mind, fuck it. I look at it and I'm assuming it's already like there's one set out. Could I try to like pluck a little and test it out?
Totally. Yeah, give me a performance check.
I'll roll persuasion just because it's going to be the proper plus bonus. Well,
Sure.
I'm doing it with
Yeah,
dice.
yeah.
Why am I saying it like that?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. We could do dice in
Either
this
way.
one. Oh, 13.
Yeah. I mean, I think you... what instruments are you, proficient in?
Flute, dulcimer, lyre, viol, pan flute, lute, and shawm.
Okay, so pretty much all of them. Yeah, I think this instrument is, like, very familiar in a lot of ways, but it's also unique. You're sort of approaching it like a lyre or a dulcimer, and as you pluck it, you're like, oh, it would take... I'd have to, like, sit and learn how to sort of combine those muscles to, like, play this instrument right. You pluck it and it's gorgeous. It's very serene. The instrument is made of this, like, beautiful, very pale wood, and has these kind of, like, dark black, almost like dusty strings.
If there's a pause with Reverie and Trance, what's his name?
Trance.
She'll kind of... I think Eld is still talking, but she's just, like, ignoring that to go, excuse me, how much for this koto? Just reading the sign, like...
Let's see. I'm gonna say with the discount, just 5 gold is great.
Oh, thank you. I'll count out 5 and put it on the counter, and I guess she would also ask if there's a case that she could get with it too.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Free of charge.
Thank you.
Of course you're a musician then.
Yes, I've never played a koto before, but I'd like to learn different instruments, the different places we're going.
Oh yes. I loved hearing all the different music. When I first came from Marukami, like, Pictura's very overwhelming. There's so many goddamn people. Everything's, like, real bright and colorful, and everyone's crazy and loud. But then, you start hearing music and you go, I didn't know music could sound like that. And that just sort of was my whole experience here.
In Sylphony, there's very few places where you can't find music.
Oh, so I've heard. I've never been to Sylphony. Would you say it's overstimulating?
Not to me, but perhaps for others. Since we're all musicians usually, I mean, obviously there are people who aren't, but there's a lot of musicians there. They don't play in a way to drown out anyone else. They give the proper distance. So it's not as though you hear multiple songs at once. It's just as you walk, you'll hear one song to another.
All right. I mean, that sounds lovely. I'll have to go there one day. I'm a little nervous about just all the stories I've heard of, being tricked by fairies and, like, turned into a rock for 1,000 years, or you eat a pork chop that an old woman offers you in the woods and then you can never leave and you have to clean, you become a broom,
Just be careful of free gifts.
All right. Will do. Well, you don't have to worry about my free gifts. And he hands you the case for it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
And she'll pack it up nicely. Probably get some extra strings and all the shenanigans you need. Take care.
Yeah.
Then stand diligently next to Reverie.
Eld, were you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, I think I'll take you up on those, like, woodwork or carpenter's tools, and I'll also pay for this. And he just, like, slides over, like, a broken... I don't know what he broke. It's probably just something random in the store.
Yeah.
Just accidentally knocked it over. I'll pay for this, too. Just looks kind of like a shame.
You know what? taking on your accent immediately. Now, don't even worry about the breaking things, because my whole job is making and fixing things. So this is just a little extra hobby time for me. 5 gold for those tools. What are you going to
Perfect.
carve?
I have no idea, but I don't like doing just like a straight wooden hammer or like a wooden. I don't like doing the metal handles for a lot of my hammers. I think that having a wooden like handle might be a little bit lighter, a little bit more dexterous, you could say.
Right. Sexier, for sure. Just a little more, thought in the detail.
Maybe some spears, I don't know. Arrows.
Oh, spears. Okay, right. So are y'all going to experience violence somewhere?
More than likely, yes.
Oh, okay.
No, I just like crafting weapons. I'm not a very violent guy. You just like waits and like nudges
I
him,
believe
like
that. Right. In some ways. Sure, self-defense. I just want to check with y'all ladies. He has not convinced you to go apprentice with some fire giants, right? Because that was really stupid when he did that before.
No.
I'm not gonna do that again. Well, I don't know. Maybe if they're offering a job, but no, probably not. Probably not.
Don't take that job. Don't take that job, Eld.
Our journey just happens to take us to dangerous places.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty dangerous before we even came here, so...
Really? I feel like every year it's the same, it's almost like a parade. Sir Hugh Cryer just kind of marches around and gets all the things and goes on to the next.
Well, maybe she does have a lot more experience than us, so that could be it. Or just bad luck?
He's also a muse.
Well, that too. But I never heard her talk about even, running into any trouble.
Ilia was about to be like, well, the storm giants, but then kind of stopped, like, thinking maybe we shouldn't be spreading that sort of panic. So she's just...
Yeah.
I think we've just been unlucky. Gone.
All right. Well, I hope that you stay a little luckier. Don't run into any more bad luck. Actually, I think that my sister Persistence, my sister Persistence, actually might have a little something for that. I don't know if it'll have that much of an impact, but I know she's good with putting a little bit of luck in things.
All right, well, I would be interested to check that out.
Well, it was Oh, sorry. Well, it was lovely meeting y'all. Keep an eye on this one, pointing to Eld. But also, he's a good guy, and he's he got enslaved by fire giants and then ran away without being killed, totally on his own. So he's an impressive guy.
I give him a big old hug. Just, it's always good to see you, France.
And you too, Eld. That's so nice. He's so friendly. Probably a little too friendly. For someone who's really good at killing things, he doesn't seem to know what to kill.
I think Ilia just kind of nods, like, watching how Eld is, and just, like... I think, kind of thinking we're gonna have to almost watch him, too, just as much, and... We go meet his sister, then.
Yes. I was very interested in checking out all 3 of these shops, so...
Sure. He points like to the left wall of the shop. There's just like an open doorway that leads into. You can see on the left it leads into like a pottery studio, and then to the right there's this like silk weaving area.
Nice. All right. We go find Persistence.
I walk in. Persistence! It's so good to see you again.
My word, Els, goodness, hi. Good to see you again too. Welcome
friends.
back. I see you brought friends. That's exciting. Hi, lovely. Welcome into my shop. This is Pottery by Persistence. I'm Persistence, in case you couldn't guess. Identical red tiefling woman. Her hair is in kind of like a messy ponytail, and you can see like clay bits sort of like dangling off the end of her hair and just like all over her clothes. Beautiful shop. There's like rows and rows of, cutlery and dishware and vases, all kinds of different pottery, mugs, some other little like clay trinkets with all different kind of glazes. So welcome in, and is sorry, I'm nosy. I overheard. I actually was listening the whole time you were in Trance's little store over there. Reverie and Ilia, right?
Yes.
Incredible. Beautiful name, Reverie. Good to see one of our folk traveling all out this way. So you're going into some, you're on a dangerous adventure.
You could say that.
Could be, yeah.
That's exciting. Or not. Or maybe both.
Very.
Both.
And exciting.
Both. Well, I'm not sure how much most of my wares would help you. God bless your heart, sweetie.
Thank you.
I don't know how much my, beautiful, gorgeous, artistic pottery would help if you're in danger for your lives. But I do have one thing that might help with just like a little bit of luck. She sort of walks over towards where the like checkout counter is, and she picks up these like little like clay medallions that have been painted almost with like there is a like smiling goat with black horns on this medallion. And she says, so I don't really know why, because I don't know magic, but these things seem to give people a bit of good luck.
How much for them?
Great question. I'm just Googling it now. I think it would be, 40 gold. Above table, this it requires attunement, which I did not know until this moment, but it gives you +1 on all ability checks and saving throws.
Oh, is it a luck stone?
Like
I think it's called.
A stone of good luck,
Yeah.
Or a luck stone, yeah.
Does she just have the one?
I think she has. I would say she has like 10.
All right.
I think Ilia hesitates, but that's a really good fucking item, so she will pull out 40 gold. I'll take one.
Lovely. Here you are.
I think I would like one as well.
Oh, also great. Perfect. Yeah, people seem to like them. I don't know. I just had kind of a weird dream like a year ago when I woke up and I sort of made this little medallion I saw in my dream, and then I was walking around and I noticed I was just having a little better bit of a day most of the time. And yeah, people seem to like them.
What is the village in Maracaibo that has the goat-like thing? Sorry.
Called no, not at all. I should have this memorized by now. It is called Caprix Ridge. Is the mountain, and then the village on it is called Devil Den.
Oh, okay, so that's where Eld is from.
Yeah.
I think Reverie would look at persistence and just say, "Are you from Devilden by any chance?"
Oh, yes, I am actually.
I don't. The coin kind of reminded me of
Oh,
Capric Bridge.
oh, for sure. Yeah, seeing some resemblance. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a local symbol from there, kind of like a seal, just from my hometown all the way out here.
Yeah.
Reverie, would you like to give me a religion check?
Yeah. Okay. That's a 17.
17. I mean, you kind of noticed it already, not that you wouldn't notice it, but I think you just remember, like, Maracaibo, there's not really religion in any of these places. It's a lot more like animistic and like spiritual than like organized. And especially in Maracaibo, because it's just like filled with like ghosts and spirits and devils and angels, like kind of it's the most like haunted place.
Yeah. Would you call it like almost like they're superstitious?
Yeah. And
Almost like the
also,
Appalachians.
Yeah, and also like the superstition is not just like hypothetical. It's like there's like centuries of people being like, I ran into like an angel with the face of my dead grandmother, and it like shot me with a beam of light that like cured my disease or whatever, like random shit like that you're like, well, it's real. It's just like hard to understand. Yeah, I think with that religion check, you're just reminded of like little stories you've heard all over Maracaibo and just kind of subsumed into the culture of like this goat, like having dreams about the face of this goat.
Yeah. I think, thinking of that, I think Reverie would look back over to her and just say, have you had any other dreams where you kind of like saw that something similar, or was that the only one?
I've had maybe a couple. My triplets and I have been out here, I don't know, almost a decade, maybe over a decade. I probably have one dream like that every couple years. Always different, but I think it's just like something in my heart or my soul feels a little bit of a like homesick. There's sort of a call to go back, but I'm happy here.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Do you miss home?
Yeah, but I think we should actually be headed there pretty soon on our journey, so I shouldn't have to miss it for too long.
Exciting. That's good to hear. Well, if you go back, she's going to take a little vase off the wall and hand it to you and say, would you mind? So in Devil Den, my family's last name is... she'll say, I would love if you took this to my parents and my little sister there. Kind of hard to miss their house. It's jet black. There's always smoke coming out of it. You're gonna hear clanging and banging.
All right. Well, how big is this space? Am I just like...
No, it's like little.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, say hi to all of them from us. Tell them to come visit, you know? Fucking live a little. Travel, bitch.
People are always so reluctant to leave Maracaione.
Right? I don't know what the deal is.
I think you hear like a faint shattering sound as Eld is like turned around and broken like a bit of pottery, and he's like, "Sorry, I'll pay for that. Sorry."
Yes. That's all right, as long as you pay for it. That took that's all right. Yeah, that's just gonna be. That just 10 gold is great. That one took
Sorry, and I'm
half to
like backing up into like the doorway and like trying to like hand the gold over and like trying not to touch anything or knock things over with my giant.
Don't worry about it.
Sword.
That's all right. I've got a lot of merchandise.
Ilia, was there anything that you wanted to look at in this store?
Love, it's beautiful, but I do worry for its safety on the road. I gesture to the broken pot on the floor.
We'll just have to keep Eld away from it.
Suppose if we put it in the hole, it would be safe.
Oh, I don't know if that's safe.
I think she would just laugh at that and then just be like, no, Sir Hugh Crier gave us this, like, hole that's, like, actually just, like, I think it goes to, like, a different dimension and we can just store stuff in there.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, I don't know what y'all ladies are thinking, but that is dangerous. It's gonna break and you'll die. It's
Two
a very
girls, one cup.
way.
Anyway, but, yeah, she's just, no, sorry, I should have been more clear. But, how much for one of the smaller pieces?
Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna say, 10 gold? Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all get a discount. 5 gold.
Alright. I will pay it out. Select a vase.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. I guess we'll probably go meet the other sister now.
Contemplation.
Yes, that's right. I like that name.
It's a good one. Yeah, well, thanks for stopping in. If you see our family, give them a nice little hug and a peck on the cheek and maybe a little slap on the ass and say, get out of the house a little more. And you can say that came from persistence and they will know.
All right, will do.
Great, y'all walk back through Trance's tools. I think you see Eld is scrambling to put things back on the shelf that he immediately after re-entering here tripped over, a shelf and knocked things out.
It's my like hammer that's like sticking out my back.
You're already 8 feet tall, and then you also have an enormous weapon. Yeah. Eld, would you like me to hold your hammer behind the counter while you look through my sister's store?
I like wink at him like, how much extra does that?
I don't know, it's free, brother. I'm trying to save all of us money, right?
Here you go. Just be careful, don't tell it to burn anything.
Okay, I was not going to, but thank you. He sort of puts it down beneath the counter.
Don't tell it to burn anything. Like, he's just sitting there.
Don't tell it to burn anything.
I wonder if it'll burn something.
I'm always telling my hammers to burn anything, and they don't do it, because it's a fucking hammer. Yeah. Cool, you guys walk into Silks by Contemplation. There is another identical red tiefling woman. Her hair is in like 3 different braids, like down her back, that then are braided together at the very bottom. And she's sitting in front of like an extremely fine loom, like hand threading silk into a like vibrant, like deep blue and red and golden robe, probably. Welcome in. I'm Contemplation. I heard quite the ruckus from my brother and sister shops nearby.
Contemplation! I just like run over and like bring her into a hug. Good to see you again.
Hi, El. Yeah, good to see you. Eld, I actually have something for you. She steps over behind the counter and pulls something else, or something out that has like a little ribbon on it. There's like a little package with like a golden silk ribbon, and she says, "This is for you."
Ooh, for me.
I had an inclination that you were going to come back, so I started working on this for you.
Oh, awesome. And I just like start tearing it open, like...
Hell yeah. There is a... Eld does not wear a shirt, right?
No, I think he wears like a kilt. And
Yes.
that's it.
Hell yeah.
No shoes.
I think she has...
Oh, I guess he's got the...
Well, you're wearing boots.
Yeah.
Boots and a kilt. No underwear, no shirt, no deodorant. Yeah.
Nothing.
She has... inside this package, there is a silk, like... It's big enough that you could, like, drape it across your shoulders as, like, almost a shrug, or that you could make, like, a sash, like, going into your kilt, or as almost like a belt around the waist of your kilt, that just has, like, sort of this tableau of fire giants, sort of, like, yeah, I think she would have a thought of like ascending from heat into the like from the ground and like becoming a like family of Goliaths, and that like Goliath like creating a forge, just kind of this almost like time lapse.
Oh, this is beautiful. And he's just like going through and like, and it's so soft. This is awesome. And he's like trying to put it on already, like probably knocking something else over as he's doing it.
That's all right. You know, the good thing about selling silk is if you knock them off, it's silk. So it's not going to break. It's fine. Love it. Well, I'm glad you like it. I think you look quite fetching in it.
Well, thank you much. And he gives her like another big hug again.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. I think I'm just realizing this now. You are almost 8 feet tall. So when you hug someone, their head is what, like here?
Probably like...
I guess it depends on how tall they are.
Yeah, between like belly button and chest most of the time.
Yeah, so her head is just kind of like on your sternum. She's like, "Oh right, yeah, wow, thank you so much. You are so muscular, which makes you very strong and attractive. Not the squishiest, and I'm not complaining. You know.
Hey, it's just, you know, good to be around you again." And he gives her like puts his arm like around her shoulder and like turns her and like looks at the other 2 ladies that are waiting.
What can I help y'all 2 ladies with?
Well, that's a beautiful gift that you made for him. Like, the quality of that is just immaculate.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a little... it's a lot of... I was a bit of a weaver before I left Marokani, and then when we moved here, I learned about... she raises her hand and a minor illusion comes up like next to her, 5 feet tall, of a crane. And she says, "You know, the silk cranes here are very majestic and fascinating beings. They lay eggs like a bird, but when the eggs hatch, they're larvae, like a moth or a butterfly, and then they have to really take care of those larvae, and when those larvae are ready to turn into a crane, they form these enormous cocoons out of silk. And so they harvest them here, and it's been a part of their culture for as long as the cities existed, and it's a very difficult material to work with, but I immediately found a knack for it. And I don't know, it's become my favorite medium. I love a good yarn, but, spinning this silk is just something else.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that silk could come from the cranes like that. I guess I'm used to working with spider silk.
Feel how soft it is.
Oh, she'll definitely touch it to see, the quality.
So soft. Yeah, it's like it feels like silk, but it almost has the like fluffiness of like a big bird feather, like a peacock or an ostrich feather. It has that like you like can't see it, but the like volume of the softness is enticing.
Oh, this is amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try making something with this.
Oh, if you wanted to buy some of the raw materials here, or if you wanted, some of the silk I've spun on my own, that might be a little easier to start with.
Yeah, how much is that?
I would, you know what? You just take that one for free. Weaver to weaver.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Thank you.
I have a little bit of divinatory inclination in myself, and I see that business is going to continue to do well. So I'm not concerned.
Nice. Did you learn weaving from anyone in Marakaini?
Yes. Where did she learn weaving from? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had a little bit of just training in the family home, but then, like a lot of people from our home, I went and had a little bit of an apprenticeship over in Wiverwood, because that's where all the best weavers are, of course. There was this absolutely... How old is Reverie?
I think she's probably early 20s. Maybe like 23, 24.
Yeah. There was this lovely, lovely, lovely old woman there by the name of Patience, who just was the sweetest thing, and she gave me all the most incredible lessons, and I think her hands had started to go a little bit, so it was a little more teaching rather than showing, but it was very special.
Yeah, Patience is actually my grandmother. So
What?
it's nice to hear.
Oh my god, small world.
Right?
That's crazy. I mean, Maracaibo, small place. And I mean, your grandmother, is she still,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's the absolute best, so I'm sure lots of different people came to learn from her over her long life.
Yeah, definitely. She actually gifted me like a big blank tapestry for me to basically embroider and depict all of my kind of journey on. So I've been working on that for a long time.
Beautiful. May I see?
Yes, of course. I'll get it out again.
Yeah.
I'm not shy showing this to some fellow artisans.
I think she looks at it for like a long time and like barely like brushes her finger over some parts of it that are like standing out to her. You can just tell she is contemplating and appreciating, and just someone in your own very niche craft who looks up at you and says, "This is beautiful. I'm not surprised that you're a descendant of Patience. I can see the influence and the evolution. There's some sad stuff in here."
Yeah. The journey so far hasn't always been fun. But we've made it. Me and Ilia so far, and I guess Elba's going to be joining us soon, so...
Oh. Eld, going on a grand adventure?
Hey, it sounds like it, and sounds like we're gonna have a grand time. Don't worry, it'll be a lot more fun with me along. You just like...
I'm sure it
Slaps
will.
us
He
on
is
the
right
back.
about that.
Yeah, completely oblivious to Corey dying like yesterday.
Knock the wind out of us.
Well, I'm sure he is right about that. He is quite a good time to be around, and I heard what my brother and sister had said about him. So I think you have all your bases covered, and he's he's a real trustworthy fella.
I think it'll be helpful for us. He doesn't break everything on the way anyway.
I'm surprisingly dexterous when I need to be.
I have seen him spar and tumble around. He's a surprisingly good dancer. He's just big.
Hey, speaking of that, you guys like dancing? There's a pretty good spot up the way in Contemplation. We could go out dancing again.
Oh, yes, I mean, it's, like noon? It's like 1 p.m. Right, I mean, my store is open here for another 4 or 5 hours, but if y'all don't have anything else better to do, maybe we all go dancing. I see you bought one of France's instruments. Maybe you could play a little something down at the local dance spot.
Good. Don't mind.
Enthusiasm.
We'll have to tell Luthbilk.
Right.
He's gonna love this.
Well, thank you for everything, and it was great meeting you, and maybe we'll see you later for dancing?
Of course, yeah. Would it be alright if I brought my brother and sister? We don't have to do everything together, but if I'm only invited, I want to know, because they'll ask.
No, I mean, of course they're invited along. I mean, I look at the others,
Okay.
like, they're invited, right?
I don't really even know how to dance, so I would love some more people there.
Perfect. It'll be a party. I invite half the town.
Hell yeah. Incredible. All right, well, y'all have a lovely afternoon. Enjoy the city. Hopefully, see y'all later. And if not, I like dancing alone anyway.
And, like, on the way out, I'm just, like, waving bye to everybody. Like, bye, I'll see y'all soon. Come dancing later. So good to see you guys. It's always good to see you, like, giving hugs on the way out. And
Hugs you back. Yeah. Great. You guys leave the triplets little trio of traveler. I don't know. Stores. You leave the store. Where to now? What are you guys up to?
I think that Reverie just looks over at the two of them with, like, I don't know if I'm holding my stuff or if Ilia's holding my stuff. But she's just going to kind of sheepishly look and say, I think I've only really got one thing that was on my list so far. The rest I just got talked into.
I assume
Isn't it such a great place?
I assume I am just
talked into. Yeah. The DM was like, "Here's an item that exists," and then you immediately bought it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What were you gonna say, Ilia?
No, I think I would be holding your stuff. Even if you weren't, like, handing it, she would just take it for you and just be sitting there with all of it.
Yeah, like I'm just in the middle of talking and you go to take it and I'm just like mindlessly, I don't even think about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, this is the thing you do.
Well, where else do we need to go then? I would also like to try to check for some healing potions before we leave.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, I know a great spot for that. Come along.
Hell yeah. Elge takes you to Haruna Sauna and Spa. The door, of course, there is a door. It's not open like most of the other stores. It's that beautiful, like, pale white mulberry wood, like Sana wood. Ooh. And you open the door, and it's so soothing, and the light is dim, and you can smell the smell of glittering opal millet. You see, like, glitter in the air. It's almost, like, disorienting as you're in this little entry room. And there's a woman standing behind the counter with very short black hair and an extremely relaxed face and posture. And she says, "Welcome. My name is Haruna. This is my Sana and also a spa. What can I do for you?"
I've kind of whisper shouted, "Haruna!" as I've come in. Right?
Yes, I did see you. Welcome
It's so
back.
good to see you. Like, coming over
Yes.
and whispering, like, not trying to be too loud because I am a very loud individual, but I know people do come here to relax. I'm not that
Yeah.
much of an asshole, so I'm just, like, being quiet loud.
Yeah. Yeah. Eld, once again, it's good to see you. Not covered in burns and your limbs almost chopped off and me having to heal all of it. Look at you all big and whole.
All in one piece now, eh? Just slap my
All in one
shoulder.
piece. Yes. Oh, don't slap too hard. And you, ladies, welcome. I've not seen you before.
I'm Reverie.
I'm Ilia.
Reverie Ilia, welcome to Haruna Sana and Spa. I'm Haruna.
You were wondering if you had healing potions, or whatever the equivalent would be in
Of
the lands of
course.
Muse.
Yes. She stands up and sort of like sways over to a wall, and she presses like kind of a hidden button. A little drawer slides out, and there's little like incense, or like, what do you call, like, diffusers? There's like essential oil diffusers. You would think this would take a long time, but it's actually incredibly fast to provide some healing. Magically, if that's what you're looking for.
Yes. How much for one?
Let me pull up my notes.
A normal potion of healing is 50 gold. I am hoping we get
You
that
guys
super
get a
discount.
Yeah. One of these will be 20 gold pieces.
Get one.
I would like one.
I'll take two. You know me, I get beat up a lot.
Yes, I do. My goodness. Don't you ever. That's beautiful. We also have bandages, gauze, disinfectant, all the usual healing kit things.
You wouldn't know where I might be able to find something to speed me up, would you?
She leans forward. Are you asking if I know where to get drugs?
I mean, that too, but I was more looking for, like, a haste potion.
Oh, I'm not sure about a potion. You know, sort of here at Haruna Sana, and also it's a spa, we specialize more in slowing down than speeding up. However, if you go to Minori's, the magical trinket place just a few doors down, I'm sure that she would have a scroll or something of the like.
Aye, that sounds perfect. Now, about those drugs.
Which were you looking for?
He's just looking for whatever, like, fun weed that she might have here because
Yeah.
she's very stonery.
I think she just like slips you a little note. I think probably the drug that people would smoke here is there's a real plant called creeping phlox. It's like a very low to the ground flower plant. It grows like, you know, barely an inch high, but it smells like weed. Like, if you like, it grows explosively and in really wide batches, and it just straight up smells like pot. And it's also extremely sensitive to diseases. So it's almost used as like a canary in a coal mine situation. You like plant it like around other plants, and then when it dies, you're like some fungus is in the soil or whatever. But that sensitivity also gives it like a pretty like sharp kind of, not sharp in a bad way, but like a short and distinct kind of high. I know a guy.
This will be great for dancing later.
Oh yes. We also provide curse-breaking restorations. If you have a friend who's petrified, we can heal that, though it will take some time.
I definitely
usually-
look over at Ilia whenever she says that, and I'm just like, good to know.
Yeah, same.
I'd laugh so hard if you just brought out the statue of Koru and just like, can you make him?
Please.
Yeah, make him real.
Oh no.
I would ask though, I would say like that's good to know. How much to spend time in the spa or sauna?
Just for... Thank you. People always forget that. You mean just for some relaxation time or any restorative magic as well?
Just relaxation.
I'm going to say 5 gold.
Okay. I actually can't afford that anymore, so I just go quiet.
That's all right.
Ooh, do you guys have one of those, like, sensory deprivation experiences?
Yes. The void. As we call it. Absolutely. That's very Tower Ryan.
It's a lot of fun. You can scream into the void and I don't think anybody hears you.
Yes. Correct. It's a great place to scream. I go there once a day.
Once.
Just once. I limit myself to once.
Ilia, what do you think? Do you think you would still feel sad in there?
I think I'd probably feel it's in there. Sitting alone with my thoughts.
Why are you sad?
Could argue I was born that way.
Hmm. Never know. Never know if you don't try.
Can't afford to go, but thank you.
If you wish to try, I would let you have some time in there for free. You seem so sad.
I love her voice. I just I'm alright, thank you for the offer.
Anytime.
Well,
I do.
go ahead.
No. I don't want to mess with whatever you might have going on. Both of you are wearing some pretty cursed items right now.
You mean?
Oh, well, the necklace, and then this beautiful cloak on the happy young woman next to you.
I think that I looked down at the cloak, but yeah, I kind of got that feeling earlier today, actually, that it felt pretty powerful, but then when I was out in like the bright daylight, it felt the opposite.
This... haven't sensed anything wrong with it. She's just holding like the necklace up. seems to help me sing.
Yes. I'm sure it confers benefits. I could be wrong. I have not had time to take a closer inspection, but I'm fairly certain both of these are deeply cursed.
Is that
Aruna
something you could
definitely
help
knows
us
what
with?
she's talking about.
What did Reverie say?
Is that something that you could help us with?
Yes, we do have curse-breaking, restorative properties in some of our saunas, or also in some of our spas.
Would that get rid of the benefits for it as well?
Yes, it would break the connection between you and the item.
Can you tell what kind of curse is on this?
Difficult. Typical magic that would identify the properties of a magical item will not reveal a curse. But it's possible.
You have 3 gold. Would that be enough to get into this curse
No.
breaking?
But it would also just turn into a regular necklace after that. So,
Would, but if it's cursed, it's dangerous to have, don't you?
Not all
with your-
curses are bad.
Your cloak.
yeah. I think Reverie is kind of like adjusting the cloak so that it to make sure that the spoon is hidden. So that way no one breaks it up.
Hell yeah. I mean, listen, you're not dead yet, so maybe the curses are not that bad. But if you do begin to die, come here and give me 200 gold, and we will fix it.
Oh.
All right.
I think Ilia just thinks I am going to be cursed forever, I suppose.
Oh, I suppose you would get a discount. But from the look on your face, I think... You know, poor.
I think
Ask
Eld
hasn't-
actually laughed out loud at that.
Task hasn't exactly netted us a lot of profits. We just sell Koru statue.
Yeah.
It was made by, like, an expert craftswoman.
I know. But we can. It's Koru statue.
Well, we appreciate the healing items that you've got to us, and we'll come back if we want the curses removed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a lovely, incredible little lotus flower-filled, luscious lychee day.
You too?
I give her a
See-
hug as we go out.
Thank you.
She really enjoys the hug. She like lets you. She just like lavishes in it. Lovely. Please leave if you're not going to buy anything, Eld.
We're just like holding each other for another like minute.
Lovely.
All right, I gotta go now. Just pat her on the head and leave.
Yes. Goodbye, Eld. Great, you guys leave Haruna, Sauna, and Spa. Where to next?
She mentioned a place to get some spell scrolls. I would like to check that out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Eld, you definitely would have been here before. There's a little place called Minori's Magical Trinkets, just like a couple doors down. It's weirdly ramshackle looking. Everything here is very, like, not uniform. It is not that everything looks the same. There's like a lot of individuality and self-expression, but they're all like well constructed and very well maintained, and clearly like a lot of love put into it. And then this looks like a wooden shack sort of in the middle of this like market with sort of a like crooked roof. And like a door that's just like painted on in messy letters that says Minori's Magical Trinkets.
I'm like pushing the door in. Minori! Hey!
There's a tiny little gnomish woman with like sort of deep tan skin and like scraggly gray hair that she has like a couple barrettes in that are doing nothing to style her hair, wearing kind of like that like leather apron with the little different tools and like stains all over it. Eld, yes. Welcome back, Sonny. The Abbies.
I pick her up and I give her a big old hug. It's so good to see you again, Minori. Oh, look, guys, this might be my favorite person here. This is Minori. Minori, these are my new friends.
Hi, hello. Still just like hanging from one arm around his neck. Hello, welcome to Minori's Magical Trinkets. I'm Minori. Downsies out.
I set her down gently.
Welcome to my store.
Nice to meet you,
Speak up, girl.
Minori.
What was that?
Nice to meet you, Minori.
Yes, and you as well. And you, girl, are you going to greet me?
Yes, sorry. I'm Reverie.
Hello, Reverend. Thank you. Yes, welcome. Well, I've got shit around. Are you looking for anything in particular? There's just like so many weird little magic items and trinkets and like dolls that are like walking on their own and kind of like turn to look at you with like blank eyes. What brings you to Minori today?
Well, I want to go fast. I'm really looking for something to help speed me up a little bit.
Yes.
And then I guess mechanically, would I be able to even use a spell scroll being Big Dumb Barbar? Or is this more of like a potion that I'm looking for?
Your wizard could probably add it to their spellbook.
I think that is true, and I think you could also buy a potion. That's an interesting point. Could you, if you're in a rage as a barbarian, I think, how does a spell scroll work? I mean, the actual rules are bullshit. But
Yeah,
I'm
the
sort of
actual
like,
rules.
if you use a spell scroll as an action and then you rage, I wouldn't be like, well, you can't concentrate while you're raging. I'd be like, the scroll did that on you, so it lasts for that. Like the same way as a potion, essentially. Yeah, if that's the concern.
I think I'd try and price them out, but probably look to buy one of each. That way our wizard can write it down in her fancy little book that I can barely read.
Yes. Also, I mean, maybe I should have said this earlier, but I also think we've got a couple of like reserved sweethearts that are conflict avoidant. But like, you also can try to negotiate prices down if you are interested in trying to persuade people for whatever reason. So a third level potion or scroll with your discount is going to be 200 gold.
Well, how much you got? I look at Reverie.
20?
Don't think we got quite enough, but how would you say for... I've got 114, and you love me.
I could throw in this bottle of perfume. I apparently have.
One of the two of you give me a persuasion with advantage because of the offer of the perfume. I'm assuming the bard. Yeah.
29.
She sort of like walks over and rips the perfume out of your hand and sniffs it. The good stuff. Yes. All right, the perfume and the 114 gold.
Hey, here you go. And I put it down for her in an area that she can easily grab.
And you wanted a scroll or a potion?
I think just for the longevity of it, I would go with the scroll.
Sweet. Great, she pulls it out. And she walks it over and she hands it to you. And she says, "Be careful. You already moved quite quickly, my boy."
Hey, here you go, and I'll just pass it along to her every... Put that in your
Are you a
fancy
wizard?
book.
Yes.
Incredible. What's your favorite spell?
Feather Falls probably saved me the most.
That's pretty
Meteor
good.
Swarm.
That's pretty cool.
I think that is what like came to the front of her mind at first, because it did feel amazing to cast that. And she's like, wait, no.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yeah.
Nice. Love it. Well, that will help you kill people too. Take your time learning it. It's a good one.
What about you? Have you ever killed anyone?
I'm not telling you that. That's personal. That's private information. Very rude. Very rude.
Eld is just standing behind her, nodding his head.
Yeah.
She reaches out and sort of like pinches your knee.
I start shaking my head.
Well.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
If I were to want to be able to read something that has illusory script written on it, but I'm not the recipient for it, how would I go about that?
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Ooh. I'm going to double check the spell features, but I think that you literally can't. So you can dispel the illusory script, but if you do, like, it doesn't dispel the illusion covering it, it dispels, like, all of it, so it would just be black. Yeah. And if you do detect magic, then you would see that there's an illusion, but you wouldn't see through the illusion. But let me actually just double check.
I think when I looked this up earlier, it said that you had to have true sight. I was like, maybe this gnome has it. I don't know.
The problem is like seeing through illusions, not seeing invisibility. Let's see. Yeah. Well, there's only one way to see through an illusory script, and it's to have true sight. I don't know if you've heard of such a thing. Very, very powerful. To have the eyes of truth. And look at someone's note and go, "You're cheating on your wife."
So specific.
Well, I'm assuming that you don't know anyone with true sight. I certainly don't.
What are you looking to have read?
Well, I think it was back at a bookstore in Little Lake? No, it was actually before that. I went to a bookstore and I got a book with 10 blank pages, and when I did detect magic, it seemed to have illusory script on it.
Oh, gimme. Let me see.
I'll hand it over.
Quickly, come on. Great. Oh! Interesting. Whoever told you this had illusory script on it was wrong, or confused, or got their notes mixed up.
It might be me who's confused. I think I got this from Bindings and Bones in Tordeshabo from Raffi.
Yes. Hold on. I have it written somewhere. I mean me, sorry, not this character, obviously.
Yeah.
Not Minori. What did I call it? Wow. Here we go. This is called Whisper something. Okay, there's the bison bracelet. Oh my god, my notes are so insane. Oh, wait, no, I know what this is. This is whispering parchment. There's 10 sheets in here. You can rip out a page and rip it in half, and you give one half to another person, and when you write on your half, the other page shows what you wrote, but they can't write back. So it's not like a sending.
That makes sense. I had just done a detect magic and was trying to guess what it most likely was based on what I was seeing.
What if each person had 2 pages? So, like, one person had one half of one, the other person had the other half of one, the other person had one half of one, and the other person had... You know what I mean?
Hush, you. You guys figure that out on your own. Don't make me do math. I'm a wizard. I do, if you're interested in communication, I do have sending stones.
I don't actually have any more money.
Yeah, I think we gave you our last everything.
Hey, you wouldn't want to buy any pretty finely crafted weapons, and I start, like, showing off.
Make a persuasion check. She has some decent shit in here.
17?
What weapons are you offering?
I am offering... Let's see what I have. I've got a maul that's non-magical, because I have a new magical maul. So I'd probably start there. I'm just trying to get drinking money for tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. This maul is soaked in blood. Unrelated, I would love to take it. 10 gold.
Perfect. Sold.
Excellent. She, immediately tips over from the, size and weight of the maul. Oh.
Don't forget, it's from your favorite smith in Marokani.
Okay, right, and I will remember. What are you doing back, by the way? And you two, what are you doing with this man? Are you going to get him kidnapped again? If you get him kidnapped, I'm coming for you.
That's not
I'm actually here for Satatsu.
Oh. Are you going to try to kill him?
Why would I do that? He's one of my best friends.
You try to get yourself kidnapped by giants.
Well, I didn't really
the
try
things
to
you
do
do?
that. I tried to go out there for crap and just argue with her for the next 10 minutes while you guys probably sit there.
Yeah. All right, well, everyone, get out.
Oh, okay.
I'm going on my breakfast break. Yes? What?
I did have one other thing I wanted you to look at, just to see if you were interested, and I take out the, ink that they extract from, the blue squids.
Ooh.
If you're interested, I was just wondering how much you might give me for it.
It's so interesting to come into, someone else's store and pull some shit out of your pockets and be like, you want to buy this? Make a persuasion check.
And spell scroll.
That's what I'm like. I think there is something to it, but it's all funny.
That's an 11.
You know, I'm good on ink, and we actually get a lot of ink from Deshimo anyway. But I
Alright.
want to say I appreciate it, but I don't. It's 2 p.m. I need breakfast. Get out.
Oh.
True, it's hash brown o'clock.
Don't you just love her? And I'm giving her another hug as we're all walking out again.
Great, you guys leave Minori's magical trinkets. What were you going to say?
I just lean over to Ilia on the way out. I'm like, she kind of reminded me of Rib Rob.
Me too, actually. I was thinking the same thing. I wonder if... I hesitate before continuing. Oh, most wizards are a little crazy.
The ones
I look
we've met
at
so
you, Ilia, and
far.
I'm like, she's not crazy. And I point at Reverie.
That's why I said most.
Well, that's all the money I had, so...
Same.
I've got 10 gold, just enough to get drunk tonight.
My
I'm gonna
God,
go out dancing, and it's gonna be a grand experience.
that's so crazy. That's so funny. Wow. I was like, ooh, there's some big ticket items in Minori's shop. And then you guys went there last and were broke when you walked in. I was like,
I only
Yeah.
had 75 to start, to
D&D,
be fair,
baby.
so, like, I didn't
Yeah.
really... I couldn't have even afforded a scroll if I came here first, but...
I looked at everyone's wallets.
Yeah.
I was like, I loved what you did though.
I liked adding the perfume.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I think also as they're walking, wherever they're walking, she's just sort of reflecting on what Reverie was saying, how we didn't ask for reward for the pen. And, like, at first wasn't thinking, like, a pen delivery, who cares, you know? But now she's like, we're all broke. Maybe we should start asking for money.
After I immediately said that I would take that base to that person's family.
Yeah.
Free.
Well, now I think she's like, when we find these artists, maybe we ask for a little reward after.
Did they give you any money in Little Lake?
No.
Yes,
they-
she did, I think. Like, right, like that when we were leaving, I'm pretty sure she had.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Yeah. I think that's where y'all got your recent cash boost.
Koru was
Thank you
also
very
involved
much,
in it.
though.
Oh yeah, all of Koru's blew up.
Yeah.
Yep. Damn, you should have looted his corpse.
What
Only you had the
corpse?
opportunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what corpse?
You do have pieces of his shell.
Yeah, we're not gonna sell
Literally
that.
impossibly rare. You have pieces of the shell of the only turtle that has ever lived or will ever live.
I don't think there's a
How
world
awkward that
Ilia
has
sells
been,
that.
Yeah. If we had looted his body and then immediately ran into Sir Hugh Crier and she revives him, and then I'm like, oh, by the way,
You're like,
I pulled this out of your wallet.
I mean, he's dead. He doesn't need money. You guys need it. Well, cool. Do you guys want to take like 5-minute break here, and then we'll come back to, I don't know, you guys going dancing and then
I love that.
sleeping.
Yeah.
I think Reverie has a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I did.
I was looking at your character
That's still
sheet and I was like, why are all these numbers off? Yeah,
I just keep on rolling lesser numbers.
right? Literally. Okay, sweet.
All right.
5 minutes. We return. You guys have spent all of your money. You're broke. You're in a lovely city full of gardens and saunas and music and children and people. What you up to? It's probably like 3 or 4 p.m.
You gotten everything you needed. Ask Reverie.
Yeah. Pretty much. And then some extra, but that's alright. I think I might be easily persuaded.
These are places we really go to, it's nice to get something from them. You kind of inspired me, and that's why I ended up.
Yeah, well, it was beautiful. Persistence definitely knows what she's doing.
All three of them are very good crafters.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I can-
Eld, do you have any suggestions? Sorry.
No.
Well, we could go and try and make some money. Here, you're pretty good with your instruments there. Right? Why don't we go and stand on a street corner and beg for cash? I'm just kidding. Not beg, but...
It's funny you say that because I was actually going to make that comment as a joke that I could stand on the street corner with my instrument, but...
You do that and I'll clap loudly and draw a crowd.
Alright.
And then just very loudly at the top of my lungs, just like, come on, come all, come sit down and see the magnificent Ilia, fresh here from... Where are you from?
Symphony, but I'm not
Ilia
famous
from
or...
Symphony, she's the best ever. She's gonna play you something good. You haven't
I'm
heard
not the-
anything like her playing before.
I'm not the best. She's just
The
all
best
awkward.
in the world.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to draw a crowd like
Okay,
marching.
here's what I'm gonna need. Eld, either a performance or a persuasion check to get a crowd.
I think I'm probably higher in persuasion.
This is like a very large, comparatively, is a large town / small-ish city. It's like going into, Phoenix, Arizona, and being like, everyone look! And it's like, no one's paying attention.
You can be pretty loud in Phoenix, though.
It's true.
I was curious, do you remember, is there a way barbarians can roll with
I
their
don't think it's
strength?
performance.
I don't think it's performance or
athletics.
persuasion.
I
No.
would assume intimidation, if anything, would be...
Acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival. So none of those. I just wanted to double check on
No.
that. You wouldn't take an acrobatics, would you? If I'm trying to perform acrobatically and like if I'm doing like backflips
No.
up the street too.
I want to say no.
Just say no. You
I
don't have
think no. I think even doing acrobatics to gain attention would still be a performance check
Yeah, totally.
in a strange way. Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could find a way.
No,
to
totally.
make it, but
I appreciate the hustle.
that's a 19 dirty.
Oh, wow.
Great. So Ilia, he immediately starts screaming, and a decent crowd of people gather around, all staring at you, sort of murmuring like, "Oh, what's this? Oh, carrot and peas, carrot and peas."
I think for the first time in a very long time, she gets a bit of performance anxiety now, and just, but she just, I mean, she can't argue it now, so she pulls out her, I'm gonna say her lute instead of the actual like, fancy instrument that's enchanted, like just.
Sweet.
Something simple, her lute. Probably the first instrument she ever really like played and learned on, and so when in anxiety, go back to what you know the most.
Yeah.
And
Familiarity.
yeah, and she'll start playing something. I don't know. I think there's this part of her that's like, should I just like should I play a happy song? Should I play something that would get people moving and like dancing and stuff? But then she also kind of reflects on Rolo and how he's like, oh, everyone play happy, always happy, and things like that. And she doesn't want to walk down that path, and this is kind of her music, and so she'll start playing her music, and it'd be sadder and more melancholic, but it's hers. And she'll sing something with it too. And
love it.
Yeah.
Give me performance with advantage, as Eld has helped you in a way.
I'm helping by out in the crowd, holding up my burning warhammer and just waving it and going and stealthing around through the crowd and giving cheers in different areas.
So it's ironic to say I didn't roll that good, but I got a 21.
Nice. Great. Yeah, I think this is a very, although it's not an upbeat dance song, this is a very serene, pensive culture. So there's a lot of appreciation in the crowd for providing not a moment of ba-down, 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 yay, doesn't everyone love it? But a moment of I'm gonna calmly perform a piece of artistic expression in a communal place, and there's very much a you're doing the right thing with the right people. Why don't you roll me a D100?
Okay. $48.
Great, you get 48 gold pieces.
Oh shit, okay. Actually, that ain't fucking bad for just sitting on the side corner.
There's a lot of people in this crowd, and maybe now you're oh, people here are rich. This is a very well-to-do city.
48 divided by 3 is 16, so she'll...
Love it.
After the whole thing's over, I think she's just amazed by how much, but she'll get it out to threes and hand 16 to Reverie and 16 to Eld.
Hey, that's not
You were
bad
so
afternoon's
good.
work. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I feel like you really matched the tone of this place very well.
I wasn't sure if it was very well received. When I met Koru, I played a similar song and the crowd didn't really care for it. Thank you for the help, Eld, but maybe don't talk me up so much. I'm not popular or magnificent by any means.
What are you talking about? Look how much money you just made. Now we can go drinking for more throughout the night.
Sure. He's like, I am not wasting this money on booze. She just nods and says sure to him. Is that enough time for us to go dancing yet, or is that
Yeah.
Should we go meet with the tieflings then?
Hey, let's pick up the triplets and probably go let Luth Belg know where we're going. And
Great.
Sure.
Okay, great. Just think of all the voices I have to do, and 3 that are identical, and I have to remember who they are. Cool. Well, you have to walk by Luftbelg's place first. Oh no. Okay, sorry, I thought my Wi-Fi just went down. Storm. Cool. The place you're going is called... It's called the Thunderous Tavern, and it's known for dancing and like electrically strong alcoholic shots. Yeah, you guys walk by Luftbelg's shop. So
You're muted, Canyon.
He's just shouting at the top of his lungs like, Luthbelg, come on, we're going out drinking! Luthbelg!
oh, right, my boy, all right. He just like throws his bellows to the side and walks out of his shop and like slams a door down, like barely locks it. Well, hello, little ladies, and how are you tonight?
Good.
Well, I'm Ilia.
And I'm Reverie.
Reverie, my name is Luftbelg. I am a forge master here in town and friend of El's. You've known Eld a long time?
It's today.
Oh. Quite the charmer, eh?
No, I think, well, yes, but I think that he might be joining us for, like, a dangerous mission.
Oh, a dangerous mission, yes. It's always a dangerous mission with this one.
I promise everybody thinks I'm going to get kidnapped again.
Right. Yes, we already went through this today, so I do believe you.
Maybe.
Right. Let's hope not. They do love to kidnap. Well, that's not true at all. Mostly we avoid them. You're kind of the main kidnapping point of data we have. Well, I hope you all like to dance.
I don't really know how.
What do you mean?
Not danced very much before.
Okay. Well, I believe
Formal
that.
dances, but there are also just dancing, reverie. You don't have to know how to do just a dance.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Yes. We will see. I will see you dance, Reverie. We will make it happen. There is no learning how to dance. There is just simply dancing. Are you an artist? You guys are like walking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a couple crafts that I can do. My favorite one is weaving.
Yes. Think of dancing as weaving, but with your whole body. You just follow whatever your body wants to do. It's just about expressing yourself. It's like any other form of art.
I'm nodding my head, but internally I'm like, I don't know.
Yes. Don't be so lily-livered. No one's going to make fun of you except for me if you don't dance.
Alright, I guess it would be silly if I did nothing.
Besides, if we're going to a tavern, they're probably all too drunk to really judge you anyway.
Maybe the secret I'm drunk.
The secret to many things. You guys walk up to Pottery by Persistence, Trances, Tools, and Silk by Contemplation. Nailed it. And I'm actually gonna roll. You want high? Okay. You see Contemplation and Trance standing outside. Trance goes, "Oh, hi, yeah, still cool if we join y'all dancing?"
Of course!
Love it. All right, Persistence had to go take care of a couple things, or rather a couple things had to take care of her, if you know what I mean. So let's just go get on our way.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
And like arm in arm with everybody, like skipping up.
Hell yeah. Sweet, so you guys go up to the Thunderness Tavern here. It is like an open arched doorway with those like wood paneled like silk screens all around it, and you walk in. You see probably about like 10 of those like heated, like low to the floor tables. Little mats on the ground. There's like a bar, very elegant, made of that same like pale mulberry wood. A couple bartenders, and there is a like dance floor with a little musician playing there. She's blonde elvish woman like playing the flute, and there is a like older elvish gentleman singing next to her, singing sort of an upbeat song. It's not rowdy in here. It might get rowdy later in the night, or maybe this is just like a little more of like a...
Can I make a perception check as we're coming in, trying to find, like, that one, like, older person who's always hanging out at, like, the bar and, like, trying to party with people, and so they'll come out and, like, start buying drinks for everybody? I'm trying to find that person to buy us all drinks tonight.
I think it's insight.
Okay.
But yeah, please.
12.
12. There is an ancient-looking, dwarvish man with, like, dark skin and, like, a scraggly, like, matted, gray, long beard and, like, bald head, who's sitting, like, barely conscious at the bar. And you think that he's, like, the guy who will help you party.
I tell my friends about my plan. Like, I'm like, all right, huddle up. Here's what I'm thinking. So we're broke. You guys know this. I know this. I'm going to try and find somebody to buy us drinks. I'm thinking that guy over there looks really good for that purpose.
Is that guy alive?
Maybe.
I mean, he's very drunk. Isn't that, you know, sort of abusing his state?
Maybe.
No, not at all. It's his money. He can do what he wants with it, and if what he wants to do is buy us drinks, then he can do that. I mean, I'm all right. I could buy us a round of drinks. I don't have a... I mean, I'm also down to just sort of check out what that fella's, you know, sort of what his deal is.
Sure, let's do it. You guys buy the first round, and we'll just include him on that first round. Maybe he'll buy
that's a good idea.
Round after
Buy
that.
him a drink first, yes.
Hello, new friend.
Oh.
I'm Eld. Just come over and just like. What are you drinking? I'll have 2 of those. Actually, 9 of those.
The bartender, of course, cleaning a glass. Yes. Like, very cute human guy, like East Asian features, jet black hair, like pulled into like a tight bun, cleaning a glass, goes, he did not actually say the name of a drink. He's just sort of growling inebriatedly. Was there a drink that you wanted?
What do you recommend?
Well, let's see. Are you trying to have a nice evening, or are you trying to get, like, drunk?
I look to both Ilia and Reverie.
A nice evening, please. Something that tastes good.
Okay. Got it. And is that... He sort of leans across the bar and, like, hides his face from the other two. And is that what you're looking for as well?
We'll start there. Let's see how the night progresses.
Great. He takes this, like, bottle of liquor that, like, the bottle looks completely see-through, but you can see it, like, sparkling. and he takes like a couple glasses and squeezes some like dark berry around the like rim of it and sort of whips his finger with like a little sort of like air cantrip and sort of poofs this berry into like a little foam on the bottom and pours some of this whatever this glittery invisible liquor is, and he makes 3 of them, and then puts like a little tiny like blue flower petal floating on top of each of them and places them in front of you. This is a mulberry creme with a opal millet liquor to it. It is airy and succulent, delicious, just a little bit tart, so it's not too sweet.
I think Reverie's just kind of holding it up and inspecting it. She's just like, it's beautiful. The presentation is amazing.
Eld is already gone.
Oh? Well, I mean, that's basically a shot for a guy your size.
Thank you. I'll try it.
You're very welcome. That'll be 1 gold.
Well, I thought we were getting this from one of the
was it
tieflings.
trance or temperance or trance or
yes.
contemplation? Yeah.
As he says that, Trance gives a little like flick of a gold, and the bartender just catches it perfectly, and he says, "Oh, fancy that?" Sort of bites on it, like puts it in a little register. So you're I don't want to say a motley crew. What I mean is, I recognize most of you. Eld, I'm sure we met. Mostly I remember you from the local news. But you two, you appear to be new in town. Doing anything exciting while you're here?
Yeah, you could say that.
I'm sorry, I've just got that perfect mental image of like young Eld on the news, or like being like one of those like milk box kids. Like
Yeah.
Missing child, yeah.
They now have Eld alerts for whenever a child go missing.
Yeah. Love it.
I'm Ilia. We're on a mission from Sir Hugh Crier to collect the art pieces for the show.
Ooh, fancy. How's it going? Cleaning a glass.
Already got a couple of the pieces. We're here for the silk screens, obviously.
Sounds like it's been quite the adventure.
Yeah, it's been dangerous maybe a couple of times, but we're doing all right. Yeah.
I mean, a little bit of danger can be fun, right? Elbows. All about that.
Sometimes it can be a little too much.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the DM that Kenyon just sent me. We'll come back to Kenyon's question. Oh, sure, yes, we wouldn't want any, real danger, but a life of peaceful serenity is only peaceful if you have something to compare it to, It's like that drink. How do you know it's not that strong if you haven't had, 100% ethanol thunder liquor shots?
Can't say that I've ever had that.
I
Would you
don't
like to?
recommend it. No. Arwen tried to give me some once to try to help me find happiness.
And what did you find?
The bed, after he put me there. And then the toilet later.
Yes. I would prefer if no one shat or vomited in my bar tonight. I mean, I prefer that every night, and I never get my wish, but...
Do our best.
Well, my name's Kenny. If you need anything, I will be either right here or like 10 feet away.
Let's do another round of these, Kenny. Oh, do you have those little, like, fancy, like, glowy stick bracelet thingies?
Roll a luck check. Oh, we just ran out.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, yes, that guy over there, his name's Grigori. He points at the dwarf guy that you had walked up to. He actually bought the last 58 of them.
I walk over to Grigori and try and
Why
just
does he
sneak
need
it out of his pocket.
58?
You're gonna pick his pocket?
I'll get it back later. Or I'll just, like, how much were they? How much is one?
Oh, I don't know, a fucking silver, or like 5 silver.
Hey, Grigori, I need to buy one of those from you. I need the glow sticks.
He just like pulls out a little tiny knife. It's like rusty. He doesn't move. He's still just like slumped over, but he has a little knife now.
1 gold? A gold?
Is he alright?
I'm gonna say no. But he's not dead, so... No, he's just old. I don't think he's, like, sick. He's just, like, so old.
Okay. She'll take his word for it, but she doesn't necessarily believe he's okay.
So, here's the thing about dwarves, is a lot of them live a really long time because they're very hardy, but they age like humans, not like elves. So, like, a 400-year-old dwarf is just like a... It's just like a wisp of a man. But he's, like, made of steel, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Notably, Elds, you don't see any glow sticks, like, on him. You don't see any light coming from Grigori's pockets.
Just ate them all.
Just eating them like Go-Gurt.
Cracking them open, yeah. It's a shot, yeah.
That's why he's so fucked up.
Yeah, you look over and he vomits on the floor, and it is
just
glowing vomit.
Oh, on that note, contemplation, you want to go over to the dance floor?
Oh, yes. Sure. Great timing. I feel deeply inspired to dance now. Cool. Yeah, she'll go to the dance floor with you. She's doing I don't know if you guys ever played Mass Effect, but there's like when you go to the like Citadel, that's the like central government where there's like bars, there's like one dance floor where you can have your character dance, and you're literally just like...
Yeah.
And it's like a cutscene of just everyone NPC dancing. Yeah. So funny. Yeah.
Eld is just dancing like just nothing else.
Yeah.
He is having a blast.
Hell yeah. I think Contemplation is dancing next to you, and she's very, like, sort of, like, flowy, but not in a, like, uptight elven way. She's just kind of, like, very in her body and her own sort of unique vibe.
I think after a while of watching them, Ilia will kind of glance over at Reverie and offer a hand and try at least once.
All right. I don't know that I'm a good dance partner, though.
Won't be either, so don't worry about it.
Come on! A little fucking confidence from you two. Come on! Fuck off. I want you to say one arrogant thing about yourself right now.
Crickets.
I'm good with magic.
Okay.
I'm good with instruments.
Great. That's a start, I suppose. All right, ladies, go dance. Wait, here's the deal. Okay, if you can dance better than Eld, I will give you 500 gold.
All right.
Okay. Fuck, just dancing like a goof. And now there's 500 gold on the line.
That's all it takes.
I kind of just made up, like, in this GM, let me know if it's overstepping. Can Ilia know, like, actual dances too, not just dancing, if that makes sense? Like properly choreographed or, known dances?
Yeah, like ballroom, like Jane Austen. I think you definitely would know some of those. You also probably know, kind of depends how much time you spent in, like, more populated symphony, but, like, you would probably know some, like, line dances, like some, like, country, most dancing that happens in symphony is not, like,
Yeah.
It's, like, dancing in taverns, yeah.
Line dancing would be perfect, then I think at that point, then she'll just be like, well, I was going to just dance with you, but since now we have a competition, can I teach you one?
Yeah, I would love that.
And I will start trying to teach her how to line dance.
Hell yeah.
I've also bought another round of drinks at this point, too, for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's 3, or 2 that I've bought, and then 1 that I think Trans
cool.
bought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, just subtract a gold for each round.
Cool.
Not that much, yeah.
I'm not trying to get everybody drunk.
No, not at all.
Fourth round of drinks. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20. For such a random fucking thing to...
24.
And you said 15 reverie?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So none of you guys are to the point of feeling poisoned, which is great. You're holding your liquor quite well.
Have I gotten the vibe that they're trying to be competitive with our dance contest yet?
Make an insight check.
13.
I don't think so. I think you are lost in the dance, and Contemplation is like a very good dancer, just in that she doesn't give a fuck, and she's just like following her body, which I think is your vibe anyway. So there's like you're dancing with someone who's matching your.
I'm gonna lean into it then. I'm just gonna like not even pay attention to what else is going on with them. It's just us two dancing on the floor together.
Love it. Just the two of you, baby. Yeah, I think the Ilia and Reverie, you look back and you see Luftbelg is like leaning back on the bar, drinking and like staring at you guys, kind of grinning. And he like leans over and says something to Trance, who like laughs and looks at you guys as well.
I'm gonna cast message and be like, is that enough to win the competition yet?
Girl, you haven't danced yet. You've been standing there teaching her choreographed steps.
Oh, sorry. I
What the
assumed
fuck
we
are you
were.
doing?
I assumed we had done the actual dance. I wouldn't say that then
no,
until
no.
then.
You walked over and said, I'm going to teach her a line dance. You
Okay.
can't do that in 6 seconds.
No,
would
I
say
just thought
now.
because time, we're just there, you know?
No, we're just still in the moment. I will
Okay.
say now. So, Eld, you're going to give me performance.
Acrobatics?
That's kind of what I'm actually wondering. I think because you're not trying to dance well, you're dancing with enthusiasm. No, I think it's, well, I think it's performance. I think dancing is about being charismatic. You get advantage because you and Contemplation are vibing and the like same wavelength. And then I'm going to have. No, please.
Oh, with advantage, dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, Ilia and Reverie, both of you give me performance with advantage.
All right. I have -3 to this right now.
Love it. Love
23.
to see it. Okay.
13.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Ilia, I think you like come back into your own body in a way, and maybe it helps that you're like teaching someone, so you're like, this isn't about me, the focus of this dancing is about me like helping my friend. So your dance is actually very good. Reverie is, understandably, as someone who has not danced very much, feels really insecure about it, and you just taught her a choreographed dance. Is not doing as great, and unfortunately, just taking the average, you guys are just slightly overpowered in terms of like the rest of the crowd on the dance floor like gravitates around Eld. He's just like a lot more like loose and not paying attention and just like raw energy. And you hear like a ho, 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 from off by the bar.
I think we lost the bet, but are you having fun?
Yeah, I am. Although, I don't know how much longer I'll find this fun for.
Let's try something a little less choreographed, and I'll kind of just work with her on dancing just to dance, you know? Go with the music, go with the beat, go with the flow, and sort of have that, like, she'll say those things too. Just move with the music the way your body wants to move.
You're quite good at this. To be honest, I don't think I really ever know what people mean when they say, you know, the way my body wants to move. It really doesn't want anything.
Simplest way to start would be tap your foot to the beat. And once you go there, you can add a sway to it. And after that, you can add, you know, and she'll just kind of grow into this sort of just dancing, you know? Probably try to take Reverie's hand sheepishly and sort of guide her around with it too.
Do you like dancing very much?
I like music, and I like the way it flows no matter what way I hear it or play it. So, I suppose I do.
That makes sense.
And the company's nice too.
It is.
Blush and continue.
Old has brought in over more shots now.
Don't know how much more I can drink though. As another's handed to her.
Yeah, I might need to make this one the last one.
Eld is just dancing away.
Yeah. Very beat-heavy music from this flute player. The bass! Yeah!
The singer's doing the bass, just a cappella.
Yeah.
It's actually just Eld's foot tapping.
Yeah. So big and loud. That's a good point. Cool. You guys take one last shot, perhaps. Yeah, sweet. How long do you stay out dancing? Elge, do you let them go and stay out longer yourself?
I mean, I'm not trying to force them into anything. It looked like they needed a little bit of fun, and so I tried to bring a little bit of fun into their day. I've got a place to stay, and I know that they've also got a place to stay back at, like, the little guest house, I guess we could call it. So I'm not really worried about getting home at this point. So I'm probably like making sure that they get home okay, but then probably trying to hang out with like Contemplation and like Loofbelg and Trance and if I'm forgetting the other one's name. What's the third?
Persistence.
And seeing if Persistence might come out later. Like, oh, you got the little sending stones. Call your sister, get her out.
Sweet. Ilia and Reverie, do you take one last shot and dance for like a few minutes and then go back to the Dragon District?
I think that Reverie would like to. She does have that level of exhaustion, so...
Yeah. Touche.
Ilia's not really the type to, like, party like this either. I think, there was a time, too, while they were dancing, that Ilia smiled again, especially looking at Reverie, but then... Yeah, after a while, especially when more crowd comes, and I'm sure they're getting a little jostled, I think there's that point where you want to leave?
Yes, I would.
I'll stop by over at Eld and try to, like... I'm sure our tap doesn't get his attention, so she's, like, almost punching him to get his attention on the arm.
I'm picturing Eld, like, upside down, like, trying to dance, like, on his hands, so he's, like, just completely flipped up in the air.
I crouch at your face. Eld!
Oh, hey! I may even fall. Roll.
Oh, we're gonna
get
go
up,
back
start
to the room and rest now.
Hey,
Just wanted to let you know.
Perfect. Well, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow in the morning, eh?
Alright, have fun.
Yeah.
I give you guys big hugs.
Okay. Us too.
You guys walk out. As you're leaving, you pass by the bar. Loofbelg and Trance just making out hard, and as you walk past him, they break apart, and Loofbelg reaches his hand out and he says, "You know, you didn't win the bet, but I was going to give you some money anyway just for even fucking trying. I'm proud of you." And he's gonna give you both 100 gold in just loose coins. He just drops 100 gold pieces sort of near your hands.
Oh, thank you.
I just use my mage hand to scoop it up and bring it to me. Much appreciated, I guess.
Yes, why not? I'm extremely successful as a business owner, so fuck it. If it gets some dour young adventurers to have a little bit of fun and let go, it's worth it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
She
and
has
I had fun.
She has a thought, like, to inform him, hey, one of our friends died literally today, but then thinks better of it, like, because that will just bring down the mood, and, you know, she's just, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy your time.
Do we actually have a place at the guest house? Okay, I could not remember.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. You guys walk back that way. It's probably like, I don't know, 10-minute walk there. It's quieter in the streets. The sun has gone down. Some like little lanterns are lit kind of like behind the silk screens. You're going through these sort of like gently glowing hallways and footbridges. Is there anything you do or want to talk about as you are traveling?
I think I would just look over at Ilia and just say, today was, well, this evening was a nice little break, but I'm a little nervous to try to find the artists tomorrow.
Oh my. Considering how other things have gone for us, I worry might find. At least this time we have the coin to call Sir Briar in case terrible happens.
Yes, that's true. That does make me feel better.
It's unfortunate you had to use the scroll instead of putting it in your spell book.
It probably would have been a while since I could have put it in my spellbook anyways.
I didn't realize that was something you could do.
Yeah, and that's why I'm so excited about the haste one that mostly Eld got. I think I only chipped in a little bit, but hopefully that'll be a lot of help.
Of course, the most important part was the perfect. He smirks just a little.
Were you sad to part with that?
To be honest, I don't even remember where I got it. Don't know.
That's good. I'm glad you had some luck with her. She didn't really want my ink, but that's alright.
I was surprised. I would have thought a place that writes magic scrolls would have... Maybe you can use it for your spellbook.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I got you something again. She just blushes.
You didn't have to do that, especially considering we're broke.
I know. I saw it on and I just thought it would suit you. And she'll pull out a silk hair ribbon, and I think I would go for the dark green color to sort of match your robes.
Wow, I love this. I guess you got this from Contemplation?
Yes. I hope she doesn't mind. I kind of stole it and left it gold, but you know, you were there and I didn't ask. Well,
I'm sure it's fine. Well, thank you. Well, I don't really have a mirror right this second. Would you put it in my hair?
sure. Go behind her and tie it into her braid.
Well, what do you think?
It looks beautiful.
It's all thanks to you.
Smile a little and continue. Probably contemplating if this was the best time to give her a gift randomly while they're walking and she's exhausted and they're both kind of drunk, but you know, it happened, so.
That's the perfect time. Both of you give me insight checks.
21.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Very out of character for Reverie.
Absolutely.
To be insightful.
No, killing it. Okay. I want... Unless either of you are trying to be deceptive, which I don't think you are. Sarah, I want you as Ilia. Reverie sees right through you during this interaction. What does Reverie read?
Definitely attraction for sure, but also this sort of like awe, a Reverie, that she just finds Reverie so interesting and smart and beautiful, you know, like just loves hanging around her or spending time hanging around her. That sounds so dumb, but you know, just in this moment, just is really enjoying being with her. Well, enjoying as much as she expresses, but I think there would be this level of honestly joy that is kind of vaguely hidden in her sad persona, you know, when she just looks at Reverie. It's like that weight gets lifted.
Yeah, Reverie, you read all that to like attraction and maybe romantic attraction and admiration and bringing out those more like lighthearted feelings in her. What does Ilia, you perfectly read Reverie's internal reaction to seeing through your intentions. What does Ilia see in Reverie?
I think when Reverie maybe first realizes, because she truly is not a very insightful person, I think she takes what people say a lot very like literally. So if they're not outwardly saying like blah blah blah, she just doesn't expect that of them. So I think you definitely see like, oh, I did not realize that you felt this way. So there's definitely like the realization and maybe a little bit of shock. And then I think after that, you just kind of maybe see a bit of like awkwardness, but maybe like not completely unwelcome either. Just more like she'd never really even thought about anything like this before, so this is the first time that she's considering it.
Great. You two walk back to your room in awkward, companionable silence, going, oh shit, she likes me, and going, oh shit, she knows I like her.
Yeah. I think that's... Yeah. I wonder what shade bark is when it blushes.
Beautiful. Cool. You guys get back to your rooms. Eld, you getting up to anything crazy?
I mean, we're just having a good time. We're just having a good time partying. I'm dancing with, like, Contemplation, like, just chatting with her a little bit, too. I mean, I'm not super loud in here, but we're also focused on what we're doing. And, like, I'm just trying to have a good time and seeing that she's into it, trying to have a good time with her, you know, buying drinks and, like, letting them buy me drinks, trying to eventually talk the guy down at the end of the bar to give me a glow stick.
Right.
Okay. If I know one of the songs that the singer is singing, I am very loudly singing it along with him. Maybe too loudly, but...
Love it. Give me 4 Constitution saving throws.
15, so that's 21, 13 is a 19, another 13 is another 19, and then a 19, so that's 25.
Okay, you're not passing out drunk at all. You're having a great time. I think eventually Contemplation is like, I simply have to stop drinking. You're 3 times my weight and 2 feet taller than me. I'm barely seeing your face right now.
No pressure at all.
I'm going to go lay down. And she just lays down on the floor.
Let's go get some water in you. like pouring water like drunkenly on her, like singing a song still. And then I think I stumble through the streets, probably bouncing off of like each wall, still singing the song that the singer was singing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I think that
go ahead.
well, I think that trance takes contemplation home to get her home safe, and I think Luftbelg sort of laughs at your drunkenness and goes, "Oh, never really learned to handle your liquor, my boy. I'm gonna make sure you don't die."
I'm carrying like all three of them on my back on the way out.
Hell yeah.
But eventually, as I do come back in, like, is the guest house connected, separate?
I think it's the same like quarters that you guys were in when you first met with Sotatsu, where like they had quarters kind of down the hall and yours was down another hall, but like in the same house, basically.
So depending on if you guys are still up, like looking into the ceiling because you can't sleep for whatever reason, you might hear like me coming in just like whistling loudly, just like a happy tune as I like make my way into bed and just collapse. You hear the thump for sure.
It shakes the house.
Yeah. Quick! Yeah. Well, incredible. As you all pass out.
I have something I want to do.
Please.
If there's enough time left in the evening, I want to copy the spell scroll into my grimoire.
It takes 2 hours for every level of the spell. So it would take 6 hours.
Is that... I think it also costs money, right?
Oh, it does. Is it like 50 gold for every level?
Never understood. I guess on a mechanical level, they're trying not to be like.
It's supposed to be like magic inks.
Yeah, but to me, I'm just like, they're fucking words, man. Like.
Wait, Reverie, I think didn't we not worry about golds earlier?
Yeah, that sounds right, because I copied all of, Rib Rob's spells into my book.
I don't fucking care about the gold. It's costing you time, which I think is way more of a limiting resource. I do think, unless, it's probably 10 o'clock at the earliest by the time you two get to your rooms. So I think the latest you could stay up is you could get 4 of the 6 hours of copying done.
Okay.
Go to bed at 2 a.m.
Does it take an hour to attune to an item?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love
that
to.
be under exhaustion at all? Not getting a full long rest?
No, she will. That's what I'm saying is if you sort of sleep in a little extra or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get maybe 3 hours into the spell scroll and then try to attune to the luck stone.
Love it.
Yeah, I'd love to attune to mine.
Sweet. Yeah. Easy enough. +1 to all ability checks and saving throws. Pretty good.
I would also like to attune to my weapon at some point throughout the night.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Certainly able to do that. Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Any love confessions to make? Chemo comes in and says, Eld, I bought a ribbon for your hair.
I let her put it in. Braid it up.
And she says, I think it looks beautiful.
No, don't take advantage of me. I'm a little drunk. And
she casts a spell that makes you sober instantly.
Oh, and then we have fun.
Buzzkill. It's called Buzzkill. Cool, sweet. You all go to sleep. Can Reverie and Eld, roll me a d20, please.
I got a nat 20.
I got a nat 1.
Eld, I think as you are passed out asleep, you have a very vivid, dark, violent memory of being chained up and for the first time in your life feeling small as you are surrounded by dozens of 16-foot tall, flaming, burning giants that are hackling at you with malicious intent, not only making you feel small, but making you feel foolish. And just in your sleep, the, fear of that feeling and of those creatures kind of fills you up. And in the middle of the night, as you're sleeping, something very rare happens, which is that a bead of sweat forms upon your forehead and slides down. And that's where we will end. Yeah.
That was a fun one.
That's what a nat 20 gets you.
Right?
Scared.
I planned all these shops, and then as soon as you guys were going to them, I was like, wait, I have to have NPCs.
I like
I actually
that.
had a lot of fun at all the shops. So.
Yeah.
Yay!
I liked the tiefling trio quite a
Me
bit.
too,
And then Luke
yeah.
Belk, obviously.
They're fun.